Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class Lida. So in the last class we have seen about the electron dot structures and also we have seen about the electronic configurations of some elements we have studied now, like noble gases, metals and non-metals. Okay now beta? Good. So now in this part 13th video class I am going to discuss a very important topic, that is nothing but ionic compounds. Ionic compounds. So in this video class we are going to discuss completely about the ionic compounds story. What is mean by ionic compounds and what is mean by ionic bond and formation of different types of ionic compounds and properties of ionic compounds. So story about ionic compounds इस क्लास में अपन यहाँ पर डिस्कस करेंगे बेटा, समझ रहे ना बेटा? ओके, सो लेट मी एक्सप्लेन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज मीन बाय आयोनिक कंपाउंड. पहले डेफिनेशन से शुरू करेंगे. ओके बेटा, गुड. सो ट्राई टू रिमेंबर बेटा, ionic compounds, one more name is called electrovalent bond. What is the ionic compound in their name beta? Is ionic compounds, and also we can say that electrovalent compound. Why ionic compounds are known as electrovalent compounds? I will tell you the meaning. Okay, now wait for that beta. And before that, ionic compounds or ionic bond formation that goes to be takes place between two species, and in that one species must be metal and one more is nothing but what beta? Non-metal. So ionic bond formation takes place between a metal and non-metal. Be fixed in your mind. एक मेटल रहना पड़ेगा और एक नॉन मेटल रहना पड़ेगा. मेटल के नॉन मेटल के बीच में, बिटवीन अ मेटल एंड नॉन मेटल, वी कैन सी द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ आयोनिक बॉन्ड और आयोनिक कंपाउंड फॉर्मेशन अपन देख सकते हैं बेटा. क्लियर? गुड. एंड वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू हियर. सो व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू, आयोनिक कंपाउंड्स आर नथिंग बट द इलेक्ट्रोवैलेंट कंपाउंड. बिकॉज ऑफ आयोनिक कंपाउंड्स आर फॉर्मिंग, ionic bond formation takes place by the transfer of electrons. So by the transfer of electrons takes place from a metal to non-metal. Okay na beta? So by the transfer of electrons from a metal to a non-metal, formation of ionic bond formation will be takes place. Such formation of ionic bond due to formation of such ionic bond, we have to be say that such compounds are nothing but the ionic compounds. So one more name. So ionic compounds are nothing but we can say what beta? Electrovalent compounds, and they are forming between a metal and non-metal. Why they are known as ionic or electrovalent compounds? The reason is they are forming by the transfer of electrons from a metal to a non-metal. मेटल से नॉन मेटल को इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ट्रांसफर होते हैं, मे बी 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मे बी 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मे बी 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन. दैट विल बी डिपेंड्स ऑन वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. Yesterday I have told you that concept. Okay na beta? So by the transfer of electrons from a metal to a non-metal, formation of ionic bond will be takes place. That's why we have to say that this is called electrovalent, transfer of valency electrons. समझ गए बेटा? Good. So I want to give you some examples for ionic compounds. One is nothing but sodium chloride. You know very well, best example for ionic compound. Or we can say it is nothing but common salt, or we can say rock salt. Because of sodium contain the charge plus, Cl contain the charge minus, O is metal and one more is nothing but non-metal. So from metal to non-metal, by the transfer of one electron, formation of ionic bond will be takes place. So we can say NaCl is ionic compound. One more example I want to give you, MgCl2. Magnesium is metal, chlorine is non-metal. And one more is nothing but I want to give you here, sodium monoxide, Na2O. Again example of what beta? Ionic compound, because of one is metal, one more is non-metal. And one more is nothing but magnesium oxide, that is nothing but MgO. Again by the transfer of electron from magnesium to oxygen, formation of ionic bond will be takes place. समझ गए story clearly? Good. Now listen carefully. So one thing is here I am going to consider a metal. Metal contain the charge always positive, electron losing capacity. Non-metals always they are having the charge negative, electron gaining capacity. So metals having the charge positive, non-metals having the charge negative. Positive means it is ready to lose the electron. Negative means it is ready to gain the electron. So we can say that again same thing, due to transfer of electrons from metal to non-metal. Metals, they are having the charge positive, non-metals, they are having the charge negative. So between two oppositely charged species or between two oppositely charged ions, दो oppositely charged ion के बीच में, between two oppositely charged ions, ड्यू टू टू ऑपोजिट फोर्सेस, एक पॉजिटिव और एक नेगेटिव, दो के बीच में क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं? बिटवीन टू ऑपोजिटली चार्ज्ड फोर्सेस और बिटवीन टू ऑपोजिटली चार्ज्ड आयन्स, डेफिनेटली देयर विल बी अराइज ऑफ सम forces of attraction will be there. The forces of attraction, which type of forces? The forces which are between positive and negative species, such forces are, we have to be say that, electrostatic forces. Positive and negative between two oppositely charged species, due to their two opposite charges, there will be arise some electrostatic forces of attraction. So the electrostatic forces of attraction between two oppositely charged ions, that is known as ionic bond, and also we can say that electrovalent bond. Up to now I have told you two definitions. One is ionic compound. So ionic compounds, so many examples I have given here. They are forming between metal to non-metal, metal to non-metal. Yes, I have told you here. And one more name is nothing but electrovalent bond. Because of these are the compounds, they are formed by the transfer of electrons from a metal to a non-metal. So by the loss of electron, metal contains charge positive. By the gain of electron, non-metal contains the charge negative. Between positive and negative, definitely there will be some forces of attraction. Which type of forces? Electrostatic forces of attraction. So the electrostatic forces of attraction, which is present between two oppositely charged ions, that is known as ionic bond, and also we can say that electrovalent bond. And due to presence of such ionic bond, we have to be say that it is an example of ionic compound. समझ गए बेटा story clearly? Good. So now one by one I want to give you the example. Let me explain first of all formation of sodium chloride. How sodium chloride ionic compound going to be formed. Again it is also an ionic compound, means it can be formed by the transfer of what beta? Electrons. So example number 1, formation of what beta? NaCl, and also we can say that sodium chloride. Formation of sodium chloride ionic compound. Ionic compound NaCl, how it is going to be formed? By the transfer of electron. So I am going to tell you clearly along with the diagram. It is a very important question. Try to be focused on. So first of all I want to consider about the sodium. Yeah. Sodium, tell me beta first of all what is the symbol of sodium? Na. And sodium belongs to 1A group. And yesterday already I have told you it contains the configuration, atomic number is nothing but what I told you beta 11. So what is its configuration? The configuration is nothing but 2, 8, 1. 2 plus 8 10, 10 plus 8 11 electrons are there. So here outermost orbit contain 1 electron, means unstable configuration. So it is ready to lose the 1 electron. After loss of 1 electron, sodium atom becomes Na plus 1. Now sodium contains the charges plus 1. That means it contains the configuration only 2, 8. So sodium atom, by loss of 1 electron, it becomes sodium cation. What you are getting beta? Sodium cation. Next is one more thing, non-metal. What is a non-metal in NaCl? Chlorine is non-metal beta. So chlorine, sodium is ready to lose 1 electron because of it is a metal, and chlorine is ready to accept 1 electron because of it is in non-metallic nature. So chlorine by gain of 1 electron, it becomes Cl minus 1. समझे कि नहीं? Good. So here chlorine is nothing but what? Atomic number is 17. So the electronic configuration yesterday I have told you 2, 8, 7. Total 17 electrons are there. But outermost orbit contains 7 electrons. To get stability, it required 1 electron. Now it becomes 2, 8, 8. Now see beta, sodium and sodium cation, outermost contain 8. Chlorine and chloride anion, outermost contain 8. So both are nothing but the stable configurations. समझा कि नहीं? Good. So sodium by loss of one electron, it forms sodium cation. Chlorine by gain of one electron, it forms chloride anion. Chloride ion. Now listen carefully. So sodium it losing one electron and that one electron taken by chlorine. So transfer of electron takes place from metal to non-metal. That's why sodium becomes sodium plus 1, Cl becomes Cl minus 1, one contain plus and one more contain minus. Between two oppositely charged ions, again there will be arise of electrostatic forces of attraction. Nothing but formation of ionic bond will be takes place. So we can say NaCl is called ionic compound. Okay. So now can I show you the reaction beta, final reaction? Yeah. First of all, sodium I want to be considered. Sodium, the symbol of sodium is nothing but Na. How many valence electrons it contain beta? Is only one valence electron in its outermost orbit. Okay. And yesterday I have told you that each valence electron is represented by a dot. So sodium contains one dot, nothing but one valence electron. Now it undergo reaction with what beta? Cl. And yesterday I have told you that chlorine, outermost orbit contain how many electron beta? 7 electron. Each valence electron is represented by a dot. But here 7 valence electrons are there. So we have to write here 7 dots. But to show the variation, I want to use here another symbol beta. For suppose like into marks. 1 electron, and this is 2 electron, and this is 3 electron, and upper 4, and this is nothing but 5, and this one is a 6, and we can consider this is the 7th electron. So chlorine in its outermost orbit, in its valence shell, how many electrons are there? 7 electrons we have written here. And sodium in outermost orbit, how many valence electrons are there? 1 valence electron. Good. So it is a metal and chlorine is nothing but non-metal. From metal to non-metal, transfer of electron will be takes place. That is the meaning of ionic bond. So from sodium to chlorine, from metal to non-metal, transfer of one electron takes place. One electron undergo transfer from a metal to non-metal. Now what you are going to get? The final product is, yes, sodium, Na. By loss of one electron, Na becomes what? Na plus 1. Okay, I have written here. And one more is nothing but chlorine. Yes, I am going to write as it is. Chlorine in its surrounding, how many valence electrons are there? 7 electrons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But chlorine is non-metallic in nature, so it has the tendency to withdraw the electron. So it gaining one electron. This is the electron. So these are the 7 electrons originally along with chlorine. And this is the newly incoming electron which is taken from the sodium. Now we have to be write in square bracket. Now listen carefully. Around Cl how many electrons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 electrons are there. But actually in chlorine outer shell how many electrons will be there? 7. But here is 8. So 1 electron extra. Extra means taken. Taken means acceptor. Acceptor contain the charge is minus 1. Once again, sodium contain the charge plus 1. Chlorine contain the charge minus 1. Between two oppositely charged ions, again same thing, there will be arise of electrostatic forces of attraction. Means there will be arise of ionic bond formation. Means we have to say that NaCl is an example of ionic compound. समझ गए perfectly? Can I go for another example? Good. Formation of MgCl2, magnesium chloride. Formation of magnesium chloride. Shall I go directly explanation beta? Good. So one is nothing but magnesium metal, magnesium atomic number 12. So what is its electronic configuration? Yes, I have told you in the last class. So that is nothing but 2, 8, 2 beta. So 2, 8, nothing but 10. 10 plus 2 is nothing but 12. Magnesium atomic number 12 beta. So magnesium is ready to lose the 2 electrons. Because of in its outermost orbit, 2 electrons are there. After loss of 2 electrons, Mg becomes Mg plus 2. Mg becomes Mg plus 2. Means you are getting magnesium cation. What you are getting, beta? Magnesium cation. So magnesium is a metal. It has the tendency to lose 2 electrons because of in its outermost orbit. Here 2 electrons are there. After loss of 2 electrons, here we are getting the formation of magnesium cation. Okay, beta. After loss of 2 electrons, remaining 2, 8, only 10 electrons are left. So this is the stable configuration. Remaining is 1 chlorine is there now, beta. Again same thing. Chlorine 2, 8, 7, total 17 electrons. It is non-metal. Non-metal have the tendency to gain the electron. Only 1 electron. So chlorine, by accepting 1 electron, it becomes Cl minus. Nothing but you are getting chloride ion. So chloride ion contain total how many electron? 2, 8, 8. Initially outermost contains 7. By gain of 1, it becomes 8. समझ गए ना clearly? Good now. So but in MgCl2 2 Cls are there. Okay beta. Mg loses 2 electron. 1 electron taken by first chlorine. 1 more electron taken by another chlorine. Both the Cl changes into Cl minus. Story clear? Good. So directly reaction. Okay. First of all, magnesium metal. How many valence electrons are there? 2. Nothing but we have to write 2 dots. 1 Mg can react with how many Cl? 2 Cl. Cl number 1 and Cl number 2. Every chlorine contains how many valence electrons? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Good. Now listen carefully. Magnesium is a metal. It is donating its lone pair to the chlorine. Magnesium is a metal. It donates its lone pair to the chlorine. So magnesium donating how many electrons? 2 electrons, like this. And 1 electron taken by 1 chlorine, another electron taken by second chlorine, like this. Okay, now beta. Now it gives rise to, after the transfer of electrons from a metal to non-metal, again formation of ionic bond will be takes place. Okay, Mg is a metal. It losing how many electrons? 2 electrons, and the contain the charge is nothing but plus 2. Next Cl, already it contains 7 electron. By accepting another, it becomes 8 electron. Okay, here I am going to write Cl. Cl originally contained how many electrons, beta? 7 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it gaining another electron from Mg. Okay, I am going to be right here. So this is the structure for first chlorine, and second chlorine also contains same structure. It also gaining 1 electron. So how many Cls are there? 2 Cl. So taken twice. But chlorine contains 7 electron. After accepting another, so it become contain the charge is nothing but minus 1. आप समझ गए? So magnesium contain charge plus 2, chlorine contain charge minus 1. So 2 chlorine बोले तो minus 2. इधर plus 2, उधर minus 2, balance बन जाता बेटा. Now between two oppositely charged ions, again there will be arise of electrostatic forces of attraction. Ultimate ionic bond formation will be takes place. So we can see the compound is called ionic compound. समझे? Good. Next, go to another example. Third example, I am going to give you formation of sodium oxide Na2O. Formation of sodium oxide. This is the question repeated in final board exam also beta. Formation of sodium oxide by transfer of electrons. So transfer of electron means which bond formation? Same nana ionic bond formation. Okay. How many sodiums are there? 2 sodiums are there. Sodium number 1 and this is sodium number 2. Listen carefully, I have told you here. Sodium in outermost orbit, how many valence electrons are there? 1 valence electron. Yes, I am going to be right here. Similarly, another chlorine atom, it also contains 1 valence electron. Dot में बता दिए बेटा. Next one is nothing but it undergo reaction with 1 mole of oxygen atom. Yes, oxygen atomic number is nothing but 8. So 8 means we can write 2, 6. Electronic configuration. So outermost orbit contain how many electrons? 6 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sodium is a metal, oxygen is non-metal. So transfer of electron. Sodium is a metal, oxygen is a non-metal. Again we have to say that transfer of electron. समझ गए ना clearly? So transfer of electrons from metal to non-metal, again that forms ionic compound. How many sodiums are there, beta? 2 sodiums are there. 2 sodiums, Na2. But sodium by loss of one electron, sodium always contains the charge +1. First sodium losing 1 electron +1, second sodium also losing 1 electron +1. How many sodiums are there? 2 sodiums are there. ऊपर 2 नहीं लिखना, नीचे 2 लिखना पड़ेगा. And oxygen, okay, oxygen. Originally it contains 6 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it gaining how many electrons? 2 electrons. So this is the 1 electron coming from first sodium, and this is the second electron coming from second sodium. So total here oxygen gaining how many electrons? By the gain of 2 electrons, it contains the charges -2. Again between two oppositely charged ions, electrostatic forces will be there, nothing but ionic bond. So we can say Na2O or sodium oxide is an example of ionic compound. Last and final example, formation of magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. This one I want to show you. Again by the transfer of electron or ionic bond method. Okay, one magnesium is there. I have written here. Magnesium contain how many valence electrons? 2. 1, 2. It undergo reaction with non-metal, that is nothing but oxygen O. But oxygen contains how many valence electrons? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mg donating 1 electron. Again here Mg donating another electron. So magnesium donating how many electrons? 2 electrons. After loss of 2 electrons, magnesium contain the charge is +2. And oxygen gaining 2 electrons. Oxygen already it contains 6 electrons originally. And it gaining how many electrons, beta? Yes, oxygen gaining 2 electrons from the magnesium metal. By gain of 2 electrons, we have to say that here the charge is nothing but -2. So Mg contain +2, O contain -2. It donating 2 electrons, it gaining 2 electrons between two oppositely charged ions. Again same thing, ionic bond. And the example for ionic compounds. All 4 examples are very important. So examples क्या है बेटा? Formation of sodium chloride, formation of magnesium chloride, formation of sodium oxide, and formation of what beta? Magnesium oxide. समझे clearly? Good. So in the tomorrow's class we are going to discuss about the properties of ionic compounds. वो कल का क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे बेटा. I hope you understand. Good.